Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Lochana.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Professor. So, where did we stop last week?
Sir, we did the exercise.
Sir, we did the exercise of that virus lesson.
Yes.
Virus.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now we have to do this internet services lesson, no?
Yes, sir. Sir, that's the last lesson, no?
Yes. Last lesson of grade 8.
Yes, sir.
Because we are in grade 8, no?
Yes, sir.
Who is the teacher that Shanti Madam is still doing ICT for you?
Yes, sir.
Is there a new teacher? Don't know.
There is a new teacher.
ICT teacher?
Yeah.
But Shanti Madam is doing for you.
Yeah.
Right. Let's write down this topic, internet services. The first advantage is we can find information on the internet. Right. Now, how to find in now, if you want to go to any specific website, what should we do? If we want to go to the website of Proof Finding Corporation, and if we know the URL or the domain name, what can we do? We can type it here in the address bar, www.
Yes, ma'am. And no problem.
Where to visit?
Rupahini.lk. Okay.
Speaker lock now we get pen.
I think that address is without www part. Yes, rupahini.lk. Yes. Right. So if we don't, so now we can grab information from this Rupahini website. If we don't know the address, what should we do? Officer Lochana,
Sorry, sir.
if we don't know the URL of the particular website, what should we do?
Search in a search engine.
Yes, we have to use a search engine. So what are the available search engines?
Google.
Google.
Yes, one is Google.
Bing.
Google, yes. First one is Google.
Sir, Bing.
Bing.
Second one is Bing, bing.com. Do you know any other?
Sir, Yahoo.
Yes, very good. Yahoo. What else? MSN. Right. If we don't know the URL of a particular website, we can go to a search engine and you can just type Rupavahini Sri Lanka or something like that. So it will give us the URL of the particular website. So it is www.rupahini.lk. Okay. So the first advantage is we can find information. And if we don't know now just think that we want to find a cake recipe, but we don't know any URL of any website. So what should we do? අපි අපිට කේක් රෙසිපි එකක් හොයාගන්න ඕනේ. අපි දන්නේ නැත්නම් URL එක මොකද්ද කරන්න තියෙනව හොඳද? Then also we can use the search engine. Can you hear me? Power henada wenna
Yes.
wage henada.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can type cake recipes. Here we got a huge number of websites, this much of websites. Can you read this number?
Sir, that what?
627 million websites.
27, right?
627 million.
Okay.
මෙච්චරයි ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන 0.6 seconds වලින් එක හොයලා තියෙනවා. If you want to find images, we can go to images. Or if you want to find videos, we can click on this video button. Right?
Okay.
If you want to find recipes of chocolate cakes, what should we do?
Chocolate cake recipes.
Chocolate
Yes,
cake
one way
recipes.
is we can type chocolate cake recipes, and the other way is we can type cake recipes plus and chocolate. Now all the recipes are based on chocolate. Because the word chocolate is there in this website, so that's why they have found. If we don't like chocolate, what should we do?
Minus chocolate.
We can use
Minus
one.
chocolate.
Now there are no results from chocolate. There are options like all, video, images, books, maps. In Yahoo, they give some different options. Let's find flowers. Oh, I didn't write flower. Images. They allow us to search through colors, whether they are photos or clip arts, and size of the photograph. If we want to find red flowers, we have to click on this red one. So we want to find yellow flowers like this. Actually, there are The search engine mainly uses two tools, a spider or crawler, and an indexer. A crawler searches the internet for new terms and stores the search term in the database. An indexer then index all the terms in the database to make the searching process fast. Can you remember that we use H1, H2 like that? What are they in HTML? What are they?
The sizes.
Sorry?
The sizes.
The sizes, yes. But there's another option to change the font size, no? Can you remember? Under font, we have
Under
an
font
option to
size.
change font size like that. So why do we use H tags instead of using that font and size? අර අපිට ඕන ෆොන්ට් එක අපි හෙඩ් එකකට අකුර විතරක් ලොකු කරගන්න ඕන නම් අපිට පුළුවන් නේ මේ ෆොන්ට් එකේ සයිස් එක වැඩි කරන්න. එතන කලර් එකේම ඔක්කොම එකපාර වැඩි කරන්න වෙනස් කරන්න පුළුවන්. මේ සර්ච් එන්ජින් එකේ ක්‍රෝලර්ස්ලා හොයන්නේ අර H tags ඇතුලේ තියෙන ඒවා තමයි යාගන්නේ ඉන්ඩෙක්ස්. එතකොට අපි නිකන් data ලියලා තිබ්බට එයාට අඳුරගන්න බෑ මේකේ මේක තියෙන්නේ කියලා. හැබැයි අපි header එකක් දාලා තිබුණොත් අපේ HTML document එකේ ඒ header ඒ heading එක එයා කියවනවා. එතකොට ඊට ඒ heading එකට අදාළ information මේ site එකේ තියෙනවා කියලා එයාට අඳුරගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ headings ටික තමයි එයා මේ store කරගන්නවා කියලා තියෙන්නේ. හරි? heading එකක් නැතුව අපි නිකන් මේ ෆොන්ට් එකෙන් අකුර ලොකු කරලා headers හදලා තිබ්බට එතකොට මේ search engine එකට අහු වෙන්නේ නැහැ ඒක. ඒකයි header එකේ ෆොන්ට් එක ලොකු කරන ෆොන්ට් size එකේ වෙනස. You can use logical operators like and, or, and, not, double quotes, parentheses, and asterisk to refine your search on the internet.
That means
That means print and eraser. So now they will find images related to prints and eraser like that. Sorry. Oh. I think you haven't learned those logical operators, no? Let's see here.
so then chocolate recipes.
Yes. It didn't work. I don't know how to use these things, but this one we can use if we know if we can remember half of a word, like query database කරද්දී අපිට මේක හම්බ වෙනවා. මොකක්ද මේකට example එකක්. වචනක භාගයක් මතක නම් මට කියන්න තේරෙන්නේ බලමු. දැන් අපිට අපිට නිකන් නමක් තියෙනවා කියලා හිතමු වික්‍රමසූරිය කියලා. වික්‍රමසූරිය අපිට හරියට මතක නැහැ වික්‍රම මොකද්ද වික්‍රමසිංහද වික්‍රමසූරියද මොකක්ද කියන එක මතක නැහැ. ඒ වගේ වෙලාවට අපිට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් වික්‍රම ස්ටාර්. එතන වික්‍රමත් එක්ක එන ලිස්ට් එකම පෙන්නනවා මෙයා. එහෙමයි සාමාන්‍ය මේකට කියන්නේ meta tags නේ මොකක්ද? ඒ වගේ අපිට අර මොකක් හරි එක්ක භාගයක් විතරයි නම් මතක හරි ඒක දන්නේ හරි දැන් මොකක් හරි එක කැන්ඩි නම්බර්ස් ටික ඔක්කොම හොයාගන්න ඕන නම් අපිට පුළුවන් 081 hash කියලා දීපුවම අර 081 නම්බර්ස් ඔක්කොම ටික පෙන්නනවා. ස්ටාර්ට් එකට 081 තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඉවර වෙන පැත්තට ඕන තරම් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. මෙහෙම දුන්නොත් ස්ටාර්ට් එකට ඕන දෙයක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. stop අන්තිම numbers තුන 081 වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මෙහෙම දුන්නොත් මේ මැද ඕන තැනක 081 කියන එක තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ. මම මේකට example එකක් මතක් වෙන්න. Then make it here we get the same thing that we did. Go to Google and search for something. Here when we get an answer, what do you do? Just click on this answer. Avasara, what do you do?
That
So-
means, sir,
So open a new tab.
Yes, the best option is to right click on it and open in a new tab. Otherwise, the new page will be loaded, replacing this one. There's another way. There's another option called opening new window. So now it is a separate window. So it is little bit difficult. The best method is to right click and opening
yes, sir, that method is
new tab. Second one is finding people. We call this option as social networking. No?
Sir, the meaning of that means what does it say finding people?
We can find people and make new friendships. We can find new people to find new friendships.
Okay.
Like Facebook. Next one, we can find educational resources through the internet. Now, how to save information on the internet? Let's see. Let's go to there's a way to save the entire web page. We can right click on this page and as I have already installed this, what do you call, free download manager, I can select download all with free download manager. Okay.
Sir, then the whole thing downloads.
Yes, but only this page, not the entire website. If you want to save an image, what should you do?
Save images.
Save
We
images.
can right click on the image and select save image as option.
Sir, we can download that also by free download manager.
Yes, if we select this one, it will automatically select this free download manager. In Microsoft Edge, there's an option to save the entire web page. Actually, I can't remember.
Really, sir?
You see? Download. Oh, sorry, not download. Anyway, there's an option to save it. Let's see. So, print.
So I downloaded the web page from Microsoft Edge.
What is that option, Professor?
So we have to go to a web page and right click and save as.
Is that all? Let's go to direct. Okay.
So after refresh.
Save as entire web page. I think there's another option. It's no, this is the one. Anyway, it didn't load. Right. Anyway, okay, let's move on to the lesson. Save in text, I think you know that we can just select the text and copy and paste into a Word document. Saving images, as we discussed, we can right click
Yes.
on the image and save picture as.
Also, there is saving a web page.
Saving web page. Click tools button. Select the location where you. There are so many ways. According to the given instruction, we can say only one web page. According to this, we can say only one web page. So next, communication on the web page. Communication on the internet. So the main method of communicating using the internet is email. There are so many advantages of using email. First one is email is high speed. It just takes only 2 or 3 seconds, even if we send a mail to America or somewhere else like that. Second one is low cost. It won't cost anything, just a small amount of data. Reliability. We can know whether the mail is delivered or not. The other and for physical mails, actual mails, there are so many methods to. There are so many obstacles actually. Sometimes if there are floods and those things, our mails would get damaged, but here it won't affect. Content, we can send any video, text, graphics, sounds, videos, anything through emails. I think it's better to know write this for email. Right? Advantages of using email. Here you
So we
are there
practice part
any important points, right? I don't think so. I think you know all those things. මේක අපිට ලියා ගන්න ඕනේ මොකක්ද තියෙනවද නෑ?
No, sir.
No, sir.
මේවා එන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්න වල. හරි එක්සෑම් එකේ. අතරම ගිය පාරත් ඇවිල්ලා තිබ්බා. Email or electronic mail.
That email part was in the grade 7 also, no?
Yes. Right, email and advantages of using email. It's better to write these 4 points. Finish writing it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the structure of an email address. Username should be there, and this is the mail server name, and this is the top level domain. For username, there may have text, numbers, and dot underscore, and these symbols. For this mail server part, we have to use, actually it is given by the mail company. It may be gmail.com, yahoo.com, msn.com, or something like that. The next thing, we can use either simple or capital. We can type in either simple or capital letters. An email address, it won't matter. That means email addresses are not case sensitive. අපිට ඕන විදිහට email address එක type කරන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මේක simple capital මාරු කරලා type කරා mail එක යනවා. දැන් ඕන කෙනාට යනවා. Can you write down these parts of an email address? No need to write them separately. Just write as this is the username.
So we should write that part.
Yes, like that. No need to write like this. Huh? This is the server,
okay.
mail server.
Excuse me, sir.
Professor,
Sir, why graphics card consume lot of electricity?
because there's another processor in a graphics card.
Sir, then the normal processor don't consume that much.
No, it consumes.
Sir, large amount of electricity.
Yes. That is the highest power consumption unit in the computer. Even monitors don't consume like that.
Really, sir?
Yes. For processors, what's the model of your processor? i5 or i3?
i3 4th gen, sir.
i3. Can you remember the name? Number?
4170.
So it is 54 watt.
Then, sir, how much units?
54 watt means like normally LED bulb or CFL bulb, it is about 10 or 12 watts. Huh? It's about 12 watts. Like it consumes like 5 LED, 5 or 4 LED bulbs like that. But now these are new processors. But if we get Pentium D or something, do you know the number of your previous processor? You had
It's
a Pentium D1, no?
yes, sir. So it's Pentium D 3.20 gigahertz.
So it should be this side. Let's see that. It is 95 watt.
So then the modern processors, it's less now.
Yes. They concern about the power saving options. And they are more efficient than all the processors. Did you write that?
Yes, sir.
Structure of an email address?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Right. Now, these are the components of an email. Email, I mean, when we log into our email account, we can see these sections: inbox, drafts, sent folders, spam, trash. The other folders. Inbox means actually it stores all the incoming emails. Drafts, if we
We are going to send, but we didn't. I mean, we typed, but we didn't send it.
yes, very good.
I wrote it, sir.
Right. Sent means
But
that
we
we have
sent.
sent, no? Yes. Spam, what is spam?
That may contain viruses.
Yes.
Actually, what is the real definitions for spam mails?
The emails that we don't need. That means
Very good. Advertising emails we get without our invitation or without our request. Sometimes we may request for them, but the advertising mails we get without our request or consent. That's why when we register on a website, they ask our approval to send mails. But now, earlier they didn't ask about any approval. About 15 or 20 years ago, they didn't ask any approval. If they find any email address, they just add into their email list and send those mails. Right? What is trash?
Where we find the deleted file.
Yes, deleted mails, like our recycle bin. No? Yes.
Yes.
Composing mails, we can create a new mail.
Where
Reply,
we going to create.
we can reply to an email. Forwarding. What's the difference between replying and forwarding?
Reply means replying to that email, and forwarding means sending that email to another.
Very
Other
good.
person.
Replying means actually we are sending a reply to the original sender. But the forwarding means we are forwarding the mail to another one, third party
Other.
person. Yes. Attachments, you know them. We can attach any file to our
Document.
emails. Yes. Deleting the mail. Deleting means deleting. We can move mails from one folder to another. Online contact means our address book. In our emails also, there's an address book. Do you know that all of our contact numbers are in our phone? We can find them even in our email box. Email.
Really,
contact.
sir?
Yes, sir. I
Yes.
have backup the contacts to the mother's phone.
Chatting. Chatting is another option provided by the internet. Now, because of smartphones, we don't use much chat apps. Actually, what do you call WhatsApp and Viber, and they are also an examples for chatting apps, chatting software. Earlier we had Yahoo Messenger, MSN Messenger. Actually, I haven't used these two. So I have used only Yahoo Messenger and MSN Messenger. We can sign into these messengers using. Have you used? So what's the main difference between Skype and Viber or WhatsApp?
Skype is used for video conferencing.
Yes, even WhatsApp also we can use for video conferencing. The main difference is when we use Skype or Yahoo Messenger, something like that, we have to create an ID, like creating an email. Most probably we can use the email ID for that. But WhatsApp and Viber are we have to use our telephone number, real telephone numbers to create an account. That means using Viber or WhatsApp is more safer than using. Safer means actually when in Skype and Yahoo chat, anyone can create
Yes.
any number of accounts or fake accounts in someone else's name.
And many requests are there, no?
Yes. Yes. When we want to chat with someone, we have to send a request in Yahoo Messenger and those things. We have to send a request. When they accept it only, we can chat with him. Otherwise, we cannot chat with him or her. Here in WhatsApp or Viber, we have to create an account using a real telephone number. So if there's any criminal or something, we can track the real person through the contact number. Because the contact number is registered to an identity card number. No? So we can find the person. There are smileys.
So those are funny, right?
Yes, actually, it is highly recommend to use chats with these smileys.
Yes.
No, that's because සමහර වෙලාවට අපි මොනවා හරි දෙයක් කිව්වොත් ඒක අපි තරහින් කිව්වා වගේ කියලා හිතන්න පුළුවන් එකම වචනේ එකම sentence එක තරහින් කිව්වා වගේ හිතන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි ඒකත් එක්ක අර hina වෙන මූණක් එක්ක වගේ යවුවොත් ඒක තරහින් කිව්ව එකක් නෙවෙයි කියලා හිතා ගන්නවා. හිතා ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේ hina වෙවි කියපු එකක් කියලා. ඒක නිසා අර අපේ ඇත්තටම අපේ හිතේ තියෙන දේ කියන්න ඒක එක්ස්ප්‍රෙස් කරන්න ස්මයිලිස් පාවිච්චි කරන්න කියලා කියන්නේ. Actually, nowadays nobody uses these seeds. Video conferencing now also we are even Zoom is also an example for video conferencing software. We need a camera, monitor, microphone, speakers. News groups. Earlier there were so many groups on the internet, even Yahoo groups. Anyone can create a group related to based on any topic. Like if I create a group and I name it as cars or antique cars, something like that. Those who are interested in antique cars, they can join that group and they can share their ideas or have chat like that. Now there are groups on Facebook also. So because of the Facebook, so many what do you call
Yes, sir.
this? Actually, I'm also using there's a group called Essential Goods and Services in Candy. Have you heard about that? It is very useful.
Really, sir? Yeah, you do that, sir?
No. Not me.
Again?
I am a member of that. I have created
You
one or
are a
two.
member of that.
I have created a group called Safe Computers or something. Oh yes, the Safe
Yeah.
Computers.
Yes, yes.
Right. E-commerce is how to use internet for business purposes. E-commerce or electronic commerce. We can buy things through from the internet, or we can sell. Actually, we use short terms for these things. Business to customer. We call it B2C. This type of e-commerce, the products or services are sold from a firm to a customer, consumer. Business to business. Buyer and seller both are business companies. Consumer to consumer. Can you give me an example for B2C website? Business to customer?
Daras?
Daras?
Yes, Daras. Business to business. Actually, we don't find that type of websites as
Yes,
common.
yes.
Yes. Consumer to consumer.
So I don't know type of that.
eBay.
What's it?
eBay.
eBay?
Yes. Actually,
Oh.
that is an international website. If we want to sell something, consumer to consumer, we can get Ikman also, no? But we can just put the advertisement. Ikman.lk. That is also consumer to consumer. Right. Let's read these points. A search engine is a software that enables you to search information on the internet. It mainly uses two tools, a spider or a crawler and an index. The internet provides you with a special search feature that helps you find and locate people online. Email or electronic mail is a process of exchanging messages electronically using computers. The internet enables you to have a real-time conversation with people over the internet. This is known as chatting. You can express convey your emotions while writing emails and chatting by making use of emoticons or smileys. You can also make use of some acronyms or abbreviations to speed up time. Video conferencing enables conversations between people located at different places with the facility to see each other while they converse. There are 5 basic components that are required to conduct video conferencing: camera, monitor, microphone, speaker, and recorder. So, do we use a decoder to have a Zoom chat?
What, sir?
A decoder? Coder, decoder?
Decoder?
Yes, yes. Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Actually, the Zoom application, it does that thing, coding and decoding part performed by the Zoom app. Without installing that application, we can't have a video chat now. We have to install either Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or something like that. Without installing that application, we cannot have video conference. A news group, also known as a Usenet, is an online discussion group among people on the internet who share a common interest. Providing information about the project, buying and selling of a product, as well as providing service like after-sales service for the product on the internet, is referred as e-commerce, electronic commerce or e-commerce. Here, e-commerce is classified into different categories, which are B2C, B2B, C2C, and B2G. Shall we try to write answers for these 5 questions?
Okay, sir.
So I sent through WhatsApp.
Very good, Professor. All the answers are correct. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Sir, I sent you the answers through WhatsApp.
Right, Lochana, your answers are correct. Huh?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Let's go to the second one.
Sir, now we have to do the second one.
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Lochana.
Wait, sir, my mother wants to talk to you.
හරි.
hello sir. sir අර මේ
අර පෙරන් කෙනෙක් කතා කරා මට.
ආව් sir. එතන බබාලා තුන්දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා අපේ චතුගේ පන්ති.
හහ.
ඒ තුන්දෙනා ටිකක් weak. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒගොල්ලොට මේ IT මුලින් ඉඳලා ටිකක් අල්ලලා දෙන්න මේගොල්ලොත් එක්ක නම් ක්ලාස් එක කරන්න බැරි වෙයි.
ඔව්.
මේ ඒ මොනොස මේ දැන් නිමාඩුනේ ඉස්කෝලේ. ඒක නිසා මේ එයාලා කැමති මේ ළඟ ළඟ වගේ ක්ලාස් වලට පුළුවන් නම් දාගෙන ඒක කවර් කරගෙන ඊට පස්සේ අපේ ක්ලාස් එකට ජොයින් වෙන්න.
මං කිව්වා අඟහරුවාද හවස පටන් ගමුද කියලා ක්ලාස් එක. දැන්
ආ,
අඟහරුවාද මං ගවර්න්මන්ට් සිලබස් එක පටන් ගන්න හිතාගෙන ඉන්නවා අඟහරුවාද හවස.
ආ සර්.
ඒකට ජොයින් වෙන්න තර මූලික ටික අල්ලගන්න ලේසි. කොහොමත් ඒ සිලබස් එකෙන් මූලික ටික අල්ලගන්න එක ලේසි. මේගොල්ලන්ගේ පොතට වැඩිය. මේගොල්ලන්ගේ පොත ටිකක් ඇඩ්වාන්ස් නේ.
ඔව් ඇඩ්වාන්ස් ඔව්.
එතකොට අර මුල් ටික අතහැරලා තියෙනවා නම් අර ගවර්න්මන්ට් සිලබස් එකකින් ජොයින් වෙලා ඒ ක්ලාස් එකට ජොයින් වෙලා අල්ලගන්න එක මේ හොඳයි. ඒක
ආ සර්.
ඒකට ජොයින් වෙන්න කියලා කිව්වා. මට එක
ආ,
පේරන්ට් කෙනෙක් අද කතා කරා.
ආ
එතකොට
සර්.
මේ
ඔව්. ඔව් මට කිව්වා මේ සර්ට කතා කරා කියලා. ඒ වුණාට ඉතින් මට චුට්ටක් සර්ත් එක්ක කතා
කතා කරන්න කිව්වද? හා.
ඔව්.
දැන්
ආ.
චතුමිනිලයිම ගොඩක් චතුමිනිලයි දැන්
ඔව්.
ලෝචනාලගේ දැන් මේ ක්ලාස් එකේ අපි grade 8 book එකක් ඉවර කරනවා next week වලදී.
ඔව් සර් මේගොල්ලොත් එක්ක යන්න බෑ යන්න.
එතකොට වෙනම මේවා කරන්න තමයි වෙන්නේ අපිට නේද දිගට.
ඔව් වෙනම කියන්නේ අල්ල ගනි ඒගොල්ලෝ අර ඒගොල්ලොන්ට
අපිට අර මාස 6ක්වත් පොඩි මේකක් දෙන්න වෙනවා නැතුව.
දෙන්න වෙනවා. ඔව් ඒ සර් එහෙනම් බලලිවෙල එහෙනම් ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒක මේ ක්ලාස් එක එහෙනම් දැන් අඟහරුවාද පටන් ගන්නවද?
අඟහරුවාද පටන් ගන්න කියලා ඉන්නේ මිස් රණවීර.
හරි සර් හරි. හරි සර් එහෙනම් thank you sir.
හරි මිස් රණවීර කියලා.
Sir,
Sai,
yes. We should write this exercise.
no need to write the question, na, just write the answer.
Okay, sir.
Question number and the answer.
So I send the answers through WhatsApp.
Very good, Professor. All the answers are correct.
Thank you, sir.
Shall we stop the class for today and continue these questions? We have to do these questions too. Huh? Yes. Revision, yes.
I will send you the answers of this activity.
Okay. Okay, Lachana. Okay, then we'll stop the class for today. Yeah?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day, sir. Good night, sir.